What is up, YouTube? Unruly here, back with another video. And no, I'm not going to cut off my hair. Not yet. I mean, eventually I will. Eventually I'll have to. Probably at some point I'll cut my hair. And you're like, damn. But I'm holding on to a prayer. Holding on. I'm singing for I don't know what reason, but anyways, guys, how we doing? Well, this video is titled, I'm making some big changes. And will there be changes to YouTube? Actually, yeah, I'm going to be uploading more consistently. There's going to be video game playthroughs, Kenny rants, some news. It's going to be a gaming channel run by your boy Kenny. All right, so there'll be some average, slightly above average Tekken because I'm purple rank, and purple rank is like, you know, roughly around 65 to 70 percentile of Tekken. So you get some slightly above average, or I would say more above average Tekken gameplay. And I got to get a coach. Speaking of coach, well, what are these changes? Well, these changes, I invite you to do them with me. And what are those changes per se? Well, I'm cutting off a lot of things in my life that don't really serve me. And what I mean by that, I'm going to, I already started deleting a bunch of apps off my phone. And what I'm going to do is I'm starting to detox from social media and my cell phone, to be honest. Because you know what? Hey, look, let's be real. We'll be real and we'll be honest. And like, it was bad for me. All right. You know, you might be like, Kenny, you have 60,000 followers on Twitter. You're probably out dating supermodels and you know, sailing on yachts every, well, not weekends, because I'm with the video games on the weekends, like on the weekdays. You're probably out there with supermodels and, you know, and yachts and drinking champagne and eating caviar. No, I'm not. I'm just being stupid. But no, like, you know, like no matter where you are, right? Like, you know, I'm semi-famous. I'll get recognized out in the streets every once in a while if I go to cool places. But man, the mental health bug hits us all, okay? And just the other day, we're going to Frank and Sons with the crew. Me, Steve, and Max are in the car, and we started talking about like getting like a dumb phone or getting like, you know, those light phones. And this was on the day that I deleted Instagram and a bunch of just useless apps on my phone. And I'm like, damn, okay, you know, Max and like, you know, Steve are also thinking about that too. Shit, you know, Mercury must be in Uranus right now, or Mercury must be in retrograde or whatever that is. And I'm like, because they're feeling it and I'm feeling it, you know, and I would find myself doom scrolling. And I hate it. And you know me, I've talked a little bit about this in other videos and stuff like that, and about mental health. And yeah, 100%. And I've noticed, I'm like, shit, I've reverted, bro. I think ever since the panoramic and, you know, even before that, I kind of reverted. And I'm like, and you might not notice, maybe you do notice, but probably not, because, you know, we all hide it well. But the main thing is, I've cut a lot of fat in my life. And what I mean by that is, hey, these bad social media, like, look, Instagram, I had to get off of it. It's an algorithm is just looks at what you like. And you remember that Simpsons episode where Homer gets fed donuts and, yeah, you want to eat donuts? Well, here, eat donuts. That's what these apps and your phone does to you, man. It messes with you, right? Because there is a big issue and nobody really wants to talk about it, right? Like, you know, when you talk about, you know, alcoholism or drug addiction, like, hey, look, cell phone addiction is real. All right. And don't let anybody tell you like, oh yeah, man, I'm not, you know, yeah, okay, good for you. Good for you if you're not addicted to cell phones and social media. Well, tell me your secrets, bro. But no, but like, going back to it, and like here's the thing, it is a real thing. There's a loneliness epidemic going on, and it's a lot with men, and a lot of it is to do with social media, a lot of it to do is with your phone. And my God, chat, I know a lot of you guys are probably older like me, and look, here's the thing, the smartphone came around 2007. Try to remember the life before smartphones. Remember that time in your life, and remember how good it was. And now think to yourself, damn, you know what? It was good. We just did things and we enjoyed them. You know, we didn't have to go out and do something to like, and I think a little bit it started with social media, right? Because social media was there a little bit before, like Facebook was there before. And that was the kind of the start of like, look at my life, look at my life. This is gonna be a long rant video. Hey, take a seat, sit down, join me. Maybe this will be part of like, you know what, okay, damn, you're cooking right now. I should do the same. And I hope you do the same. But yeah, I think, you know, it started a little bit with Facebook because like, you remember, I'm old. Like if you went on a trip to Europe, nobody saw it. You know, maybe a friend would come by like, oh, look, we went to Europe and look, here's the album. And you would show people the album and shit like that. Nowadays, all this social media is like, look at my life, look at my life. And, you know, no matter where you are in your life, you might be single, you might be in a relationship, your relationship might not be good, your relationship might be great, but, you know, wherever you are, you're looking at windows of people, you're looking at the display, you're looking at everybody's display, and you're like, damn, that looks nice. But guess what? It's a display, my G's. It's just a display because you go in the house and, oh, shit, it's all fucked up. Right? But you kind of like look at the windows, and that's what social media does, man. That's what social media does to your brain. It does all that stuff. And you know, here's the thing, my G's. Comparison is the theft of joy. All right. Now that hurt like that's real, because here's where it happens. It happens no matter where you are. It happens if you're streaming. It happens if you're just on social media. It happens like, you know, like if I'm streaming, right? I do stream on Twitch. Follow your boy. Hit that like and subscribe button. But anyways, I'm streaming, right? And I go look at my channel. I have like 150. If I go look at Max and he's got like 1,000, and if I try to compare myself to Max, and like, damn, man, he has like 5,000 and I only have 100. And I'm like, then I'll be sad, right? And I learned to stop doing that. And then, but here's the thing, people would be overjoyed if they had my following. You know what I'm saying? So some people might have two people watching, 5 people watching, 10 people watching, you know, 50, and they're like, damn, man, if I had like, you know, 175 or 200 like Kenny, that would be sick. And I'll guess, and here's the thing, where's this video going? You're just going on for the ride. It's going everywhere, bro. Just sit in and buckle up. But there's no magic number that's going to make you happy. All right, look at me. There's no magic number. It's like, man, if I had 50,000 YouTube followers, I'm like, oh, that would be so great. I'll be happy. Look, it's great to set goals, but I'm going to tell you this. Do not set goals that are numbers. Do not set goals that I want to have 100. Of course, that's good. Set smaller goals. Hey, I want to stream 3 days a week. I want to create 3 YouTube videos a week. Or, you know, whatever. Set those goals, because here's the thing. When you set those goals, it takes a long time, and then you're going to be like, damn. But I guarantee you, if you set smaller goals to do more stuff, which will go to your dream, you'll achieve it, and you'll feel good for doing that thing. Because if you set the bar, like, I want 50,000 followers by, you know, in 3 years, that's just an impossible goal, my dude. How about like, you know, like I want to run 100 miles. How about just say, hey, I just want to run 1 mile. And when you run that mile, you fucking celebrate. All right. This video is going on. Okay, I get it. But, and that's what I mean about like comparing and just doing goals and stuff like that. But going back into like what the video is. Like I said, I'm cutting off a lot of these apps, man. I found myself on Instagram doom scrolling, and the algorithm feeds you into stuff, and then you look at stuff and you're like, damn, and I think like all these social medias and all this stuff is hurting people. People are feeling more lonely. People are feeling more alienated, right? You go on Instagram and then you see, like happy couples, or you see someone who's got a lot of money, or you just see algorithms that tell you certain things because you watch the thing and just like, oh man, women are bad, or like, oh man, videos are like, oh, all women want is a guy who's 6'3" and makes 100,000 a year. That stuff gets in your brain, and that becomes your reality. The more you see it, the more it gets in your brain. It becomes your reality, and it poisons your brain because the outside world does not act like the TikTok and Instagram world. Those are algorithms. Those are things to bait you to get people to like, oh, dang it, right? It's the same thing. Guess what? Those red pill guys, all those Andrew Tates and the Fresh and Fits, they don't get college, educated women and, women that have degrees and like, are doing something. They just like, hey, we want OnlyFans girls. We want girls. And then they just get the ones that feed into what they want to tell you. And that's what these social media apps will do. The especially the dangerous ones, Instagram and TikTok. I miss when Instagram was just like, hey, photos, and now it's videos and all this stuff. And I'm like, but I deleted it off my phone. And my thing, guys, it says like I've been monitoring the usage of my cell phone. I've been like trying not to like, check it as much. I've been deleting all these apps, and it's been working. It's very early. I'd like to report on this video and kind of grow along with you. I really hope that you guys see this video and go on this journey with me. You know what I'm saying? Cut a lot of that shit off of your life and just start living more in the real world. Now, this is dangerous because you're like, well, hey, you're on like, and here's the thing too, like, like I know I'm on social media, I know I'm on Twitch, but like if there's some like apps or something like that are really messing with your brain, I hope you take them out. You know what I'm saying? Like, my big things were like, like those algorithm ones. Like Facebook's all right. I deleted so many of those apps off my phone, and maybe on my computer I'll go around and I'll do it there. But like on your phone, here's the thing, man. With your phone and having access to everything, it takes you out. Like, let's say you're in a party and you're bored. What are you going to do? You're going to look at your phone. And then some people will just chill and look at their phone, and it's going to make you like not know how to socialize. And granted, a lot of us don't know how to socialize. Hey, it's fine. But you should force yourself to just get off your phone, because your phone is like a comfort thing. I don't know what to do. Hey, let me look at my phone. Hey, let me check this. Hey, let me check that. And it's going to work. It's going to help you in the long run. Because I'm trying to imagine, bro. Like I come from the time before that, and then I got to the time where I had like phones and stuff. Like I'm trying to like go back. Like if you watch the video, If You Steal My Sunshine. Make your life is complete if you steal my sunshine. I hope I don't get flagged for that. But man, look at that video and look at just everybody having fun. There's no smartphones. People are just riding in scooters and doing spring break stuff. And you're just like, damn, look at that. People are doing things just to do things. How many times you go out, and I'm guilty of it, you go out and you're doing something and like, I got to show everybody what I'm doing. I got to show everybody that I'm having fun. Right? I do it. And like sometimes I like to share my day, let's say on like Instagram. But like if I'm thinking about it, it's just like, hey, look what I'm doing. Look at that. And I'm like, Yeah, right. Like, and like a lot of times when you go to concerts and you're holding your phone, and people will hold that shit up the whole concert, and it's just like sometimes people aren't just living in the moment, man. And look at this is just an old man. You're an old man. No, I'm not. Live your life without your phone and you'll see how happy you will be. These things are fucking us all up. But yeah, it just, we compare, like, it's happening to kids young now, like, yo man, how many followers do you have, how many of this, and it's just, that's what we are equating our worth. Followers, how many likes, how many, like, oh man, I posted this picture and I got 100 likes, you know, posting something on Instagram just to see if, I hope she watched it. Oh man, I'm gonna post. Oh man, she watched, and you know what it does? It just makes your brain go. It just, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, are you done with the video yet? Are you like, Kenny, what are you talking about? Or are you feeling me, bro? Are you feeling me? I hope you are. You're like, yes. But yeah, so I'm gonna start just living more in the moment. You've seen me, like, you know, Kenny on the phone, stuff like that. And I'm here to fix that. I'm here to, like, yeah, you know what? It was a bit of a problem. A lot of times our phone is our my hands smell good. I'm this is the ADHD coming out. I started cooking some turkey. Not cooking, I was prepping the turkey, and I made a Caribbean jerk marinade. Not too spicy because people can't handle the spice, but it's very good. And prepping the turkey, putting all the stuff, getting it ready for tomorrow. And my hands smell good. It smells like citrus and oregano, and yeah, look at me, look at me. Anyways, I'm just having a good time talking to you. Am I streaming? No, but I do stream on Twitch. But what I would try to do is unplug more, guys. And here's the thing too, because there's Twitter and there's Blue Sky, right? And people are like, oh, Blue Sky, blah, blah, blah. Like, look, and when we are on Twitter, we don't want an echo chamber, right? We just don't want a place that's a toxic waste cesspool of people being negative, people trying to crap on everything. Like, I like a good discussion. I like, you know, hey, I don't want an echo chamber, but I just don't want a website or a platform that's just full of just trash and people being negative and people just fighting and people just like, god dang, like, right, I just want Blue Sky. I just want to, like, hey man, look at this, well, that's cool. It's not an echo chamber. I like discussion. I like constructive criticism. A lot of people have done it in my other videos. Is your boy's videos budget? You're goddamn right, but I'm trying to get that. I'm trying to be better. So, you know, a lot of people are like, hey, Kenny, your videos are great, but your audio's this. You know, I'm like, hey, you can improve your audio. I'm like, hey, thank you, right? That's not Twitter. They're like, man, your audio, and you a bitch, bro, and your whole family eats fucking Frito-Lays. I'm like, damn, bro, shit, damn. So my thing is, guys, try to unplug more. Delete the apps that don't really serve your purpose. And try to go back and before 2007, and you're going to be like, people will think you're crazy, but then you're going to be happy, dude. You know what I'm saying? It's going to learn to, like, help you stop overthinking, because I overthink like crazy, all right? My thing, I go through a lot of anxiety, and I go through a lot of overthinking, and my brain just won't stop. So I've learned to, like, hey, let me start to unplug. Let me start to get these things off my apps, so I'm not doing that. And then let me train my brain to, like, bring it back. Hey, what's going on? Right? So my thing is, I want everybody in this video, not just, you know, like, yeah, it could be all the guys. This is a lot for men too. It is be for the ladies. There's like what is it, like 7% of you on YouTube, and 93% male. But it's for everybody, but this is also for the fellas, man. I want you guys to, like, I want you guys to start, not try, do or do not, there is no try. Just start on it. Start unplugging. Start just getting off those social media sites, okay? Because here's what they do. It's like, I don't know what it's called, or Ariset's mirror, or this mirror that like you look at it and everything's amazing, right? Because here's what it does. The more younger generation looks into that, and you'll see men that never had a girlfriend, that doesn't have a girlfriend, but all they do is follow, Instagram models and all these, women with big boobs and big booty and just banging shit. And that's what they think women should be like. And that's what I should have a girl like that. And this is what I'm like. And it just sets these impossible standards. And I'm sorry to all my lady friends that are out there that are also these, beautiful Instagram ladies and all this kind of stuff. I'm just going to call you out. Okay. Hey, I get it. Most of them have boyfriends. You're not going to see that. You know why? Because if I put my boyfriend on there, it's like a thing, right? But going back, your boy ADHD brain still going at it. It just paints this picture for men. They'll see a normal girl. Oh my God, look at her. She's fat. I'm like, my G. That's every woman. That's why you don't have a girlfriend, because this Instagram and this social media has been putting your standards so high. And then you have these red pill guys putting your standards so high. That's not real women. That's not how they look all the time. That's how they look for their like Instagram photos. You just got to start living in the real world and get yourself a normal girl. But these social media things and OnlyFans, I'm like, hey, look, I'm not against OnlyFans. I'm not against sex work. Get your money. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing. But the thing it is detrimental to a lot of men's health. So try to like detach yourself from that. And I'm telling that to everybody, because all we see is that, and like to women too, because like a lot of that is just like, right? Now we see BBLs and all this stuff. And man, this video is going long, my G's. But hey, maybe you can watch it on the ride to work and you'll be like, damn, Kenny's cooking. Like you'll see BBLs and all this stuff. And it's just like, man, where are we going, bro? What are we telling each other that this is what we want? And here's the thing, and I'll start to wrap this up. We are like, social media and all these things are telling us this is what men want and all this stuff. And I'm like, look, men, what we want is a partner that supports us, is a partner that will fight with us, a partner that will go through things with us. A BBL, a super butt, or some super big boobs, or that stuff doesn't matter. Like, we just want a partner that we can connect with. This is also just because this is part of the whole thing, right? Like, that's more important than, because like at the end of the day, that's lust. What these social media things is selling us is lust. And we don't want lust. We want love. We want companionship. And that's not what we're being sold. The red pill movement is selling you this thing, which is just also alternate poison. What we need to do is just bring back, like, hey, just realness. That's why you get out of that and you meet someone real, and you just meet someone. And because what's happening right now is like, we all need to unplug, because it's just teaching us the bad traits, and it's showing us the bad traits, and that stuff becomes our reality. And it's a sad time, right? Like, because like a lot of like we just have to go back to the days where before this, because I don't know what it's going to be like 10 years from now. I don't know what the generation after us Because I'm like, I'm trying to think, because like, imagine now we have a generation of children and child's going crazy. Here's the thing. Here's the cell phone. Here's the iPad. Be quiet. That's wild, dude. And the addiction is going to get stronger. And I don't know if, you know, when will be the tipping point. Will we finally, like, some places are noticing, right? Some countries and some things are just banning things. Like, now there's going to be a ban on TikTok, right? Like, hey, I believe in freedom and all that stuff, but I'm like, I'm kind of okay with it. Like, a lot of this stuff is just rotting our brains. And a lot of it is putting this world, like, where, right, it's feeding into our insecurities, right? Hey, I'm a 5'4" man, and all I'm getting on my algorithm is, I just want a man who's 6'3" and makes $100,000 a year. And those videos will just keep showing up and showing up and showing up. And what does that say? Damn, man, I'm only 5. And it's just gonna mess with you. But anyways, guys, this video's been going on long, but I guess you see what I'm going on right now. My thing is for everybody to watch this, whoever watches this, unplug with me, bro. Get some of those apps off your phone. Spend a lot less time on your phone. Like, I've been monitoring it, and most of my time is just YouTube, listening to music. So if I'm on my phone for a long time, it's just music. I'm cutting down almost all those apps. They're gone from my phone. Twitter, yeah, I post, hey, when I'm streaming this new video. I keep up with certain friends. I also on Blue Sky for a less toxic experience. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys feel like, damn, Kenny, that was actually cool, man. Or you're like, Kenny, you're crazy. Because I do believe there's a big epidemic. I do believe there's a problem. I do believe that there's a loneliness thing, and it's all because of this. And not that many people address it. But if you kind of look up cell phone addiction, look at some TED Talks. Shit is just serious. But do it with me, bros. All right. Thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. And there'll be like some video game stuff. But this one was a long one. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Peace. Hey, there it is.